Alrighty, guys, welcome. Let's pull this out a little bit more. There we go. Welcome, one and all, as we're going through the 1993-94 NHL playoffs. Let me take you back to 1994. Let me actually take you back. This series between Buffalo and New Jersey was, in real life, it was an epic 7-game clash. And so I thought, if I was going to replay anything with inside the crease hockey, I would try something that was really good. And our series in this replay has ended up being really, really good. New Jersey Devils, it looked like they were going to blow Buffalo out of the water. They won the first 3 games, although 2 of those 3 games were in overtime. And then I happened to be on my channel and I was cleaning up things and putting things in playlists, and I came across the Sabres in New Jersey. And so I was putting all those files into a playlist until I realized I had game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5, and game 6, but there was no game 7. So I thought, well, New Jersey must have already won. And I looked, and the cards that I use were already put away. So I thought, the series must be over. But when I watched game 6, I realized that it's not over. There should be a game 7. And so tonight, we're going to finally get around to doing game 7. And because, well, let's face it this way, there's nothing better than a game 7 in the NHL playoffs. They're the best. And of course, if you remember in real life, Buffalo and New Jersey went into double overtime, I think it was, in game 6, and the Sabres ended up winning on this famous screenshot behind me. And then had game 7 where the Devils went back home and won it. In ours, we have game 6, but instead of double overtime, it was just in regulation. The Sabres won 1-0 in game number 6. If you haven't checked out any of the other games, I would highly recommend you do that because they've all been really good games, really close, great games. I'm not an inside the crease expert. I understand and play it pretty decently, but there's a few things I'm not a big fan of in the game, but we're going to get around that and try it out anyways and see how it goes. So 1994. We're going to take you all the way back to 1994 when Phoenix Knight was just a young lad out there making his way in the world. How you doing, Phoenix Knight? Yes, so it started off New Jersey 3-0 in the series, and then Buffalo came storming back and won the next 3, and now we got, and I didn't even realize it, game 7. So fortunately, I came across this. Let's get it to the table and do it. So we got game 7 here for you guys. Let's see if I can adjust my screen here between New Jersey and Buffalo. All right. Make this a little bit bigger. There we go. All right. So, of course, this is the 2 of the greatest goalies in NHL history going at it. Martin Brodeur and Dominik Hasek. I just watched a special on Dominik Hasek, actually, just like 10 minutes ago. So we're going to have a face-off here. Can the Sabres pull out the miracle comeback and win this series? Or are New Jersey going to do what they did in real life and win game number 7? We're going to find out. Nothing better in hockey than game 7. Let's finish setting up the lines. And I wish I could move this camera over a little bit more for you, but I just Just can't do it. It's driving me crazy because it's in the way, but it's not in the way. All right, so we're going to face off here. So we're going to flip with no time. Face off is going to go to the visitor left defense. That is going to be Doug Bodger for the Sabres. Doug Bodger, here we go. And the game is underway here. So we're going to flip the fast action timer, and it's going to be a forced dumping. If the right wing defense is greater than 4, no, it's not. He's going to pass it to the left wing. Left wing is going to be Brad May, who's going to get a 24, which is going to be a pass attempt. So nothing going on there. I'm going to bring the mouse up this way. There we go. Dump in. Left defense is defense. It's going to be a dump in. So we're going to check the dump in. The dump in is going to be a battle between the home center and the defensive center. And it's going to be Howardchuk getting it for the Sabres after the dump in. Is there a penalty? And right defenseman, penalty of 2. Right defenseman, penalty of 2. In this game, I'm giving everyone, because it's Game 7, they don't call a lot of penalties. I'm giving everyone an extra 2 points to the rating. So there is no penalty on the play. It's going to be passed to the left defenseman, and he's going to get a number 1. Which is a shot on goal number 3. Shot on goal number 3. Let's see what he can do with this shot on goal. It is a 12. And that is a goal! Right off the bat. Just 1 minute into the game. 8-12 and a shot on 3 is a goal. And it's a score. And the Sabres, the upstart Sabres, take a 1-0 lead. That was the first shot on goal. And that was a score. So on the first shot on net, and just 1 minute into this game, the Buffalo Sabres have taken a 1-0 lead. And we'll go ahead and change lines since, sounds like a good time to do it. And the Sabres surprised everyone. There, that was a shot by Doug Bodger. Fortunately, he got a 1 on the result, which put him at shot 3. You can see it has to be a 1 for him to get a shot 3. And shot 3 is an average opportunity, and he made it all worth it. Doug Bodger for the Sabres. All right. 1-0 in favor of Buffalo. Now we go to a face-off. It's going to be kicked out. The home is going to be kicked out. So it's going to go to, let's see here. Try again. Visitor right wing. All right, so it's Alexander Mogilny for the Sabres. And here we go. It's the left wing hit 2. Left wing is a hit of 2. It is. It's going to be a loose puck situation. Offensive centers battling it out again, and this time it is going to be Bernie Nichols taking it for New Jersey. 18:20 to go. Here is the left wing hit a 6. That's Yuri Himalev. His hitting is not a 6, so he's going to pass it over to the right wing, and the right wing is going to get a 7. Which is a shot on goal 2. Shot on goal 2 is going to be 49. And that is going to be held by Dominic Hasek. We'll give New Jersey a shot on goal there. And we will have a face-off. And these guys, we're on the ice for a minute, so we're going to do quick line changes today. Quick line changes. So might as well do it. Might as well. All right, third liners are on, and we're going to have another face-off. Here we go, face-off. It's going to be the +6 to the lower face-off man. So that's Bobby Carpenter against Todd Simon. And it is Defense, takeaway, hit away, block, breakaway, assist, penalty. All right, so we're just going to go to the home right defenseman. That is going to be Scott Niedermayer. All right, Niedermayer with it. And let's see, is our right wing defensive 5. And no, it's not. So he's going to pass it over to the left wing, number 9. Left wing 9 is a shot on goal 0. And that is going to be an 81. And that will be held by Dominik Hasek. Another shot on goal by New Jersey, but another save. And we go to another face-off. How is everyone doing? Let's go Buffalo, said David. Jim, what's going on? Yeah, fast start, that is for sure. And the crowd gets quiet early in East Rutherford. That is true. Time to ride Hasek for the next 15 minutes and move on to the next round. Can the upstart Buffalo Sabres come back from a 3-0 lead by New Jersey? Wow, this would be an epic collapse by New Jersey. It's a tired and true Buffalo strategy. That's right, especially in 1993, my friends. If they got a goal, that's all they needed with Hasek in goal. All right, here we go. Face-off is going to... It's going to the... let's see, who is that? Home right defenseman. Niedermayer gets it, and away we go. Right defense takeaway is not high enough. He's going to pass it over to the left defense, 27. Left defense, 27 is a pass situation. Nothing going on there. Is the left wing and the left defenseman 10 or higher? They are not. So he's going to pass it over the right wing for an 18. And that's going to be a giveaway. So Randy McKay gives it away. Randy McKee gives it away. And that is a possible breakaway. Is the right wing breakaway greater than or equal to 10? No, it's not. So he's just going to get it, and we're going to have line changes here in a second. Force dump in if the left wing defense is 1. Everyone's defense is at least 1. I've never seen a defense of 0. So it's going to be a dump in, and we're going to have a puck battle between the offensive right wing, which is Jason Daw, versus the left defenseman, Scott Stevens. And Stevens is going to win that with the +4, so Scott Stevens will win it. And we will have a quick line shifteroo. All right, here we go. And it's going to be Bruce Driver with it. Is a center. Dave Hanna, his hit is not a 7. He's going to pass it to the center. Oh, center 1 is a shot on goal 5 by Bobby Halak. Bobby Halak with the shot, and it is a 73 though. And a 73 is going to be another save by Hasek, and he's going to hold it. He's had 3 shots. He's held all 3 of them. And let's see if I can... trying to get this in a better zoom for you guys, but it's not cooperating much with me, is it? Not really. Not really. It's just hard to have the camera in front of you and all the equipment right there in front of you to keep everything nice and square. All right, so we're gonna have another face-off. Another face-off. It's gonna go to visitor left defense. That's Peter Saboka. Saboka with it is a center and right wing defensive 6. 2 and 4 is 6, so it's going to be intercepted by Bill Guerin of New Jersey. Bill Guerin is defense of 4 for the left wing, and yes, it's going to be a dump in. So we have a pump battle between the left wing, Tom Korski, 6, versus the right defenseman, which is 8. Craig Muni will gain it. Interception. Left defense, right defense are not high enough. So he's going to pass it to the center for a 9. 9 is going to be a giveaway by Dame Hannah, and that is going to be a breakaway. If the right wing has a breakaway of 4 or more, he does greater than or equal to 4. He does not. He only has a breakaway of 3. Fortunately for the Sabres. As the right wing hit a 2, it's Wayne Presley. His hit is a 6, so yes, causes another loose puck. It's going to be Guerin with an 8 versus a 5. So Guerin's going to get the loose puck after the big hit by Wayne Presley of the Sabres. We have 15 minutes to go in this one here. And the center is going to take that one away. That's Dave Hannah. And we're going to have some line changes here. Line changes. There we go. Line changes, and it's going to be Dame Howardchick for the Sabres with the puck. Dave, growing up in Western New York, witnessed that strategy for many, many years. Doug Hunt, how are you doing? All right, so we are going to, what are we doing? Daniel Howardchick. Is the center going to take it away? He does not. It's going to be back pass to the left defenseman, 6. Left defenseman is going to be Philip Borcher, 6. It's going to be shot on goal 1. Shot on goal 1. And it's a 48. And that's going to be held by Brodeur. Second shot on goal by the Sabres. We're going to have another face-off here. It's going to go to the home left wing. It's Valery Zelepukin. Zelepukin with it. And the left wing, May trying to take it away. He does. Brad May takes that puck right off his stick for the Sabres. Right defenseman, and that's Jason Smith. He is going to take the puck away from May. Not much going on right now. And since it says change lines, we're going to go ahead and change lines. Why not? Why not? There we go. All right, it's going to be Mienemeyer back on defense for New Jersey. We have 14 minutes to go here in the first period. And it's going to be a penalty of the left wing is not higher than 6, so it's going to be a pass. Right wing number 6. That's a shot on goal 4. Another good shot. 57 is going to be held by Brodeur or by Hasek again. Another shot and another save and another face-off by Hasek. So the face-off is going to go to the Sabres, right wing. Mogilny with it for the Sabres. Mogilny. Left defense is his defense a 5. It is. It's going to be a dump in. And the goalie is going to cover the puck for a face-off. So everything will reset here with just over 13 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 in favor of the Sabres. Their first shot on goal was a tally. And we will go ahead and have a face-off here. It's going to go to Derek Plant for the Sabres. And the left defenseman is Stevens, and he will take that away. Big check there by Scott Stevens, one of my all-time favorite defensemen. He will take it for New Jersey. Is he going to give it away? No, he's not. Left defense for Buffalo is Saboka. He does not have a takeaway of 8. So instead, it's going to be a pass to the right wing and a 6, which is going to be another shot on goal 4 on Hasek. Another shot on goal on Hasek. And that is going to be scores! On shot number 5, it's going to be a tally. It's going to be a score, and we're all tied up here That one is snuck in between the wickets of Dominic Hasek at the 12:40 mark of the first period. That one snuck in. So it is going to be 1-1, and we're going to go ahead with 12:40 to go. We'll go ahead and change lines again. It's all tied up 1-1 for New Jersey and Buffalo in Game 7. We're going to have another face-off here. It's going to go to the home left wing. It's going to be Valerie Zalapukin for New Jersey, as we are now tied up 1-1. And it's going to be a pass to the right wing. Number 38, though, is going to be an assist chance for Claude Lemieux. An assist chance is going to assist chance would go to the right. I guess we're going to have to flip another one because assist goes to the right wing, but he is the right wing, so he can't have. I guess I don't know. Can they have an assist chance on themselves? Let's flip to the next. So right wing is going to go to the right defense. Bruce Driver, an assist chance. He's going to get a 28. So 28 is going to be a shot on goal 1 by Bruce Driver. And it's going to be a 5. He's going. Oh, no! He scores! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A Dominic Hasek's card on a 1. Only on a 5 does he score a goal. Unless it's blocked. Oh, it would have been blocked. It could have been blocked if the right defenseman had a block of 6, but he only has a block of 5. And it's another shot and another score as New Jersey takes a 2-1 lead. Oh my gosh. Bruce Driver with the goal, and New Jersey now has a 2-1 lead, and the hometown crowd at Prudential Center is going crazy now. Crazy. In East Rutherford, New Jersey. Yeah, that's a bad time for him to do that. Just 20 seconds into that shift. We're not going to change the lines. We'll just have another face-off. Let's see if the Sabres, who won their last game 1-0, don't have a lot of firepower on this team. They could have just had a little bit more firepower. All right, we're going to have a face-off, and it's going to go to the home center. It's going to be Bernie Nichols. Bernie Nichols with it. Center and right wing are the defense not high enough, so it's going to be passed to the left defenseman for 31. And that's just going to be a pass. And we're going to have left defenseman hit of 6. No. It's going to the right defenseman for 38, which is Ken Denico. And he will pass. Left defense takeaway is not high enough. It's going to the center. 23. And that is a pass. Nothing going on in this shift. Buffalo is keeping them to the outside. No shots on goal here yet. And the center defense is only 1, so it's going to go to the right defenseman, 18. And that's a pass. Nothing going on right now. Takeaway is not high enough. It's going back to the center. Number 5 is going to be a shot on goal 4. Uh-oh. Shot on goal 4. And a 5. It's going to be a save and a rebound. It's going to be a rebound opportunity. And it's going to be between the offensive left wing. That is going to be a 9. And defensive right defenseman. So it's going to be Valerie Zalapukin. Can't figure out why I can't say that. He's going to win it and get a number 5 on a rebound. And that's going to be a shot on goal 3. We should give them another shot there. Shot on goal 3 is 83, and this one is going to be held by Hasek on another shot, back-to-back shots, and we will flip to a new line. Buffalo started off strong in this game, but New Jersey's come right back. Just 10:40 to go in the first period. 2-1 in favor of New Jersey. Face-off. Home right defenseman Scott Niedermayer gets the puck. And left wing is not going to be high enough. It's going to be over to the left wing. 22 is going to be a giveaway. It's going to go to the breakaway at the left wing. Himulev. Breakaway is 6 or higher. No, it's a 5. So no breakaway for Buffalo. But they do get the puck. Himulev. Center and right wing are not high enough, so it's going to go to the left defense, 25. And a pass situation for Peter Sobotka. Pass situation for Peter Sobotka. So going to bring in the new lines. Bring in the new lines here. Fast and furious action here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. 2-1 early or midway through the first period. So it's going to be Borche for the Sabres. Right wing takeaway 7 is not high enough. He's going to pass it over to the right defenseman, 33. Nothing going on there. It's going to be a loose puck if the left wing hit. It's not. He's going to pass it to the right wing, 26. Wayne Presley with it. And penalty center. And that is going to be a penalty. They're going to whistle it down here if the Sabres, they're going to get a shot off, I think. Center 11. Nope. It just goes to a pass. So the Sabres are going to be on the power play. Power play time here. As there is a tripping goal on New Jersey. The Sabres bring out their number 1 offensive line here. And having a 2-minute penalty. So, it's going to go to... It's going to go to the center. And since there is no center, we have to roll that again. Once again, there's no center. Let's try that again. It's going to go to the left defenseman, Tommy Abilene. Actually, they are going to put in, I'm not sure why they would be in. It's going to be Scott Stevens in the penalty kill. So Stevens in the penalty kill. So it's going to the 7-minute mark. See if somebody can remember that. He rolls the center 9. There is no center, so it's going to go to the right defenseman on the shorthanded 9, and it's going to be, oh my gosh, Scott Niedermayer has an assist chance, shorthanded on a 9. Are you kidding me? It's going to, holy cow, an assist chance. It's going to the left wing. Assist chance 9 is a shot on goal 3. So a great pass by Niedermayer to Mike Peluso. Shorthanded Peluso cuts in on Hasek. And Hasek needs to make a good save here. 35 is going to be a rebound. And it's going to go to the visitor left wing. So that is another shot on goal. And the left wing, 24. Is going to be a shot on goal 2. Shot on goal 2, so another shot. 87, though, is going to be dropped behind the net for Randy Moeller for the Sabres. And They're going to trade defensive lines too. All right. So it's going to be Craig Muni for the Sabres. There is no center, so it's going to be a pass to the center. 18 on the power play is a shot on goal 3. So finally, the Sabres with their third shot on goal, and it's a 63. And that's going to be held by Martin Brodeur with 40 seconds gone in this power play for the Sabres. One shot on goal by the Sabres so far in the power play. And we have another face-off. It's going to go to the left defenseman, Scott Stevens again. Stevens. Left defense penalty 6. Nope. It's going to be right defense. And a number 2 shorthanded is going to be a shot on goal 1. So another shorthanded opportunity by New Jersey here. Holy cow. The shot, and it's a 1. And that's going to be a save and a rebound. Holy cow. A rebound. It's going to go to left wing +2. Right defense. And it's going to go to Peluso with the 1. It's going to be a shot on goal 4. Another shot on goal. Up to 12 shots on goal. Dominic Hasek standing on his head right now. And 11 is going to be score. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? They are all over the Sabres right now. They are all over the Sabres. They cannot get it out. They cannot keep. It's 14 shots and another goal, and it's 3-1. And that was shorthanded by Mike Peluso. The Sabres being very sloppy in their end. Can't do anything with the puck. I don't know what they're doing. They're going to have a little timeout and think about it here. And we're going to have 8 minutes to go. 1 minute to go in the power play. They need to get this one back on track quickly. So, face off. Face off again. Here we go. Right defense. Scott Niedermayer with it and delaying some time. Right wing takeaway is not high enough. It's going to go to the left wing, 34, shorthanded. He's going to ice the puck. So Richard Smelnick for the Sabres is going to pick it up behind his net and bleed the rush back up the ice. And penalty. Wow. I said I was going to give each player an extra 2 to their rating. So this says you can see penalty if right wing penalty is 2 or higher, so it'd have to be a 4 or higher. Randy McKay's penalty, 10. 10. So he's going to take a penalty here. So the Sabres are going to have a 2-man advantage if they don't get score on this shot. Let's see. Left wing, 22. Fred May, 22 on the power play. And that's a giveaway. So good thing it was a whistle and a penalty. Holy cow. So New Jersey's going to be down 2 here for the next little bit. There's just 20 seconds to go left in this power play. And Sabres got a little bit of life if they can score on this power play. It's 3-1. And let's see what they can do here. They need to find a little bit of offense, which has been hard to come by. Hard to come by. All right, so we're going to have a face-off. It is going to go to, actually, left wing. There is no left wing. We're going to re-roll visitor left wing, and that's going to be Himmelev. Himmelev with it. And after this play is over, then the first penalty will be over, but it's not until after this play is over. It's going to be passed to the center 6 on the power play, and that's a shot on goal 5. Shot on goal 5 by the Sabres, finally getting their 4th shot. And it is, 77 though. It's going to be saved and held by Brodeur, and that's good timing on that. Good timing on that, because now The first penalty's over, so it's just a 5-on-4 situation again. We got another face-off. It's going to go to McGillney for the Sabres. McGillney with the right wing takeaway is going to... Right wing does take it away. Yep. Right wing is going to take it away. And we're going to... Anybody have a rating of 2, 3, 3, 4. So no, nobody's higher than 16. So it's going to go to the left wing. And a 10 shorthanded is just a pass. So he keeps control of the puck. Killing time. And we know this penalty not on the Sabres. Left defenseman, Bruce Driver, 32, shorthanded. He's going to ice it down. And Savuda for the Sabres finally gets control of it. And he's going to slide it over the right defenseman, 24 on the power play. It's just a pass situation. And that is going to do it for the power play. I think it was 740. That was 7. Was it 740 or 720? I think it was 740. I think it was 740. I should have wrote it down, but the Sabres did have another shot there. I didn't count that one. 13-5 in favor of shots and goal. 5:40 to go in the first period. Craig Muni with it for the Sabres. The right wing is going to force a dump in. It's going to be a battle between the right wing 6 and the left defenseman. Bruce Driver is going to fight McGillney for it, and Bruce Driver muscles McGillney out of the way. Left defenseman penalty, that's too high, so it's going to be a pass to the center 1, and that is going to be shot and goal 5. Another beautiful pass from Bruce Driver to Bobby Holik, looking for his second goal of the period. 71 save and held by Hasek. 14 shots on goal. We have 5 minutes exactly to go in this first period. It is 3-1. Well, we have a face-off. I always find a good time to have a face-off, or to switch lines is when we have a face-off situation. So we might as well do it. And let's do it. Face-off. Howardchuk for the Sabres needs to get something going here. Right defenseman, his takeaway is not high enough. It's going to go to the left wing, 37. 37 is an assist chance. Brad May with a good pass. Who is it going to? It is going to the right wing. Donald Audette, assist 14. It's going to be a shot on goal 4. Another good shot. Let's see if they can put it in. 35. Save and a rebound. We have a rebound situation. It's going to go to the offensive left defenseman. Offensive left defenseman. That's Bodger. He's going to be 35, though, which is going to be a shot on goal 0, which is not what you want to see. The 13 is going to be another save and a rebound, though. And this one is going to be visitor right wing 13. And that's a shot on goal 1. I'm sorry, shot on goal 5. So beautiful rebound. Audette's jamming at it by the net. 70. And Brodeur has it under his pads. They blow the whistle. And that does it for that opportunity. The Sabres jamming at it, trying to do everything they can. 3 opportunities. Actually, they had 3 shots there. Back to back to back on the rebound, but could not put it in. Brodeur standing tall. Martin Brodeur. You could probably count on one hand. You could probably count on one finger the number of shorthanded goals Palooza scored in his career. Yeah. All right, face-off is going to be, doesn't matter. It's going to go to the home right defense. Jason Smith with it. And Smith is going to pass it over to Bobby Carpenter. 13 for Carpenter's a shot on goal 1. Another shot here. And it's a 9. That's not going to be good. It's going to be a save and a rebound. And the rebound's going to go to the home right defenseman. 29. It's a shot on goal 0. So no chance on the zeros to score. But you're looking for a rebound. That's going to be a 22, and that will be a rebound. And the rebound is defensive right defenseman. So Smelnick gets it, and that's 2 more shots. The New Jersey up to 16 shots so far. 4:20 to go in this one. It's all New Jersey. Richard Smelnick, right defenseman, defensive 4. No, it's going to be a pass over to the left wing, 40. That's going to be an assist chance by Brad May, another assist chance. And this one is going to Dale Howardchuk, 13, and that's a shot on goal 5. They've had plenty of opportunities, good shots. You need to get a better result. 25. And that's a rebound. And it's going to go to defensive left defenseman. But another shot by the Sabres. 9 shots by the Sabres. Only 1 score so far. And it's going to be 4 minutes to go. We're going to change lines here. We're changing lines with 4 minutes to go. All right. Here we go. Bruce Driver with it. Left wing. And he does not get the penalty. It's going to go to right wing 39. Assist chance by Bill Guerin. Wow. It's going to go to the right defenseman, number 8. And that's a shot and goal 1. Shot and goal 1. It's 95. And that will be held and dropped behind the net for Craig Muni. Another shot by New Jersey. Buffalo, 3:20 to go here. Sentinel penalty. Ooh, technically he's got a penalty of 5. So 2 plus 2 would be 4, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to say they're going to just not call that. And it's going to go to the right wing 39. It's going to be Wayne Presley with an assist chance. And it's going to go to Craig Muni, 8. That's a shot and goal 2 by Craig Muni. Come on, Craig. Put it in. 66. Save and held by Brodeur. Save and 10 shots by the Sabres. And we have 3:20 to go in the first. And the face-off is going to go to Dave Hanna for the Sabres. Dave Hanna with it. It's going to pass it to the right defenseman, 15. It's going to be a pass by Muni. It's going to go to the left wing, 31. It's another pass opportunity. 2 minutes to go, and we will change lines. Last line change of the first period. Last line change of the first period. Zalapukin line comes back out. Zalapukin line comes back out. And it's going to be Himilev with it for the Sabres. Left defenseman, no penalty. It's going to be passed over to Derek Plant. 21 for Plant is going to be a giveaway. And does the center have a breakaway? He's a 4. No, he needed a 5. Every one of our breakaways, all 3 of them, have been 1 too high. So it's just going to be left wing takeaway. And Himilev does take it back. Left, it's going to be intercepted, center and right wing. It's not high enough, so it's going to go to left defense, 6. Shot on goal 0. And a 39 is going to be a save and a rebound. And the rebound is offensive right wing. That's Mogilny, 19 on the rebound. It's going to be a 4. Shot on goal 4. Can Mogilny put it in? 60. No, not good enough. It's going to be held by Brodeur. It's going to be held by Brodeur with just 1 minute to go in the first period. Face-off. Visitor left defenseman Doug Bodger with it. Last minute to play in the first period. Left defenseman, defensive 6. He is. There's going to be a dump in. It's going to be a battle between the offensive right wing, Mogilny, 6. Nope. Left defenseman Stevens is going to win that battle. Right defenseman takeaway. Nope. Going to be a pass over to the center 21. No action there. After this play, the horn will go off. Right wing takeaway. No, it's the left defenseman 22. Left defenseman 22, which is a pass, and it doesn't. They just skate around with it and kill the end of the first period. We move on to the next period, 3-1 in favor of New Jersey. We're going to play this to completion today. As I mentioned, if you're just joining us, I've been playing in this series for it seems like the last 2 years on the channel. Every couple months I'd play one, and I did not realize that we got up to Game 6 and we never played Game 7. So we had to go back and finish this up. That is for sure. Rodur is always a nightmare on the console games, like a brick wall. Yeah. All right. See if I can try and keep everything kind of in the screen. I know it's hard for you guys to see much, but all right, here we go. Face off. Face off. Face off. Face off. This is our left wing. Humulev. Buffalo needs a good second period. And here we go. Right wing. And Claude Lemieux. We're not going to call any penalties in this. If there's a penalty called, there's a penalty on the fax. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a die, and it has to roll their number or less. 14, so no penalty called. So it's going to be going to the left defense. 36 is just a assist chance. Doug Bodger with the assist chance. And this is going to the center 4. And that is going to be a shot on goal 5. So great opportunity here for the Sabres in the second period. Shot. 93, though, is not what you want to see. He's going to save it and give it to Scott Niedermayer behind the net for New Jersey. Left wing is going to take that away. Right defenseman, penalty 3. We'll roll, and 1, 2, or 3, and it'll be a penalty. And it's a 3! They do call it! But we do have to see the shot is going to be center 2, and that's a shot on goal 5. So the Sabres coming out shooting in great opportunities. They need to put one in, though. 34 is a save and a rebound. Left defenseman and the defensive right defenseman. And Niedermayer gets that between him and Bodger. He wins it. And then the whistle blows on the penalty. 2 minutes in the box for Scott Niedermayer, one of their good defensive players too. So Niedermayer, 2 minutes in the box, just a minute into the second period. And the Sabres need to find a goal. They need to find a goal here. All right, face off. So it's at the 19-minute mark, so somebody remind me in case I forget the 17-minute mark. He comes back. It's going to go to the left defenseman, Peter Saboka, for the Sabres. Left wing, left defense, not high enough. It's going to the right wing. 16 on the power play. Shot on goal 4. Wow, that's a 5? A 5 and now a 4 shot already in this period. And it's a 43. And a save and a rebound. Another shot and another save rebound. Left wing, right defenseman with the +6 is going to win it, though. Good Lord. So it's going to go to Danico with it. Danico is going to have it taken away by the center Howard Chuck. And if there's a takeaway on the penalty, you don't advance time on it. So instead of hitting the green button, we actually just hit the red button on this one. Left wing penalty 4. No, that's outside his range. Right defenseman 2 on the power play is a shot on goal 2. It's all Sabres here in the second, but they haven't been able to beat Martin Brodeur. Shot on goal number 2 is a 40. And that is a save and a rebound again. And the rebound is going to go offensive left defenseman. That's Saboka. Right wing. And the right wing is going to take it. John McLean gets it for New Jersey. And the right defenseman penalty too high. So it's going to go to the left defenseman, number 7, shorthanded. And that is going to be just a pass as he skates around with it. Killing time halfway through the power play. Left wing penalty 5. And it's not within range, so it goes back to the right wing 20. Short-handed. And he's going to ice it down for Craig Muni. Muni with it. He's going to go to the left defense 20 power play. Nothing going on there. And after this play is over, coming up at the 17-minute mark, once the play is over, then it will be back to full strength. Right wing penalty, no. It's going to go to the left wing 9 on the power play. Shot on goal 3. It's an average chance. 11. Scores! Brad May! Mayday! 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 I've been waiting to say that for a long time. Mayday! And Brad May scores it for the Sabres. It is now 5 shots to 0 here in the second period. And just as the penalty was expiring, it's a mayday. What is the course condition card doing, says Robert. It is covering up the player so I don't forget that there's no center. So Brad May scores it for the Sabres, and they fight back. They find a way. And now they're just 1 goal down. See if they can keep the momentum going here. In the second period, it's been all Sabres, 5 shots in goal, 1 score. And we have a face-off here. And oh no, that was the Sabres that scored, my friend. The Sabres. All right, face-off. Let's go into the home center. Bernie Nichols. And Nichols with it. And he's going to pass it over the right wing, 25 for him. Oh, it's a giveaway again. But no breakaway this time for Rob Ray for the Sabres. Nope, no penalty there. It's going to go to the right defenseman, 33. And that's just a... And then loose puck. It will be a loose puck. It's going to be the home left wing is going to get that one. And we will go ahead and change lines there. Go ahead and change lines. Go ahead and change lines. So Tim Korski for New Jersey. Right defenseman is going to take that one away. Richard Smelnick for the Sabres gets it, trying to keep things going. Passes it down the ice. And he gets it by Tommy Evelyn. And it's going to go to Wayne Presley. Wayne Presley with a shot on goal 5. Shot on goal 5, 42. No, save and a rebound. Another shot. Save and a rebound. Offensive center. 22 is going to be shot on goal 3. Another shot by the Sabres. Shot on goal is going to be 92. And that is going to be held or given to Tommy Amelin behind the net. Right defenseman penalty 6. No, it's going to go to the center. Bobby Halik. 19 for Halik is a shot on goal 1. Their first shot on goal. This period is a 59. And calmly and collectively, Hasek holds that. Pats his defenseman on the butt with his stick. And says, give me another block, good big fella. Give me another block. 5 minutes gone here in the second period. We got us a face-off. It's going to the home right defense. Jason Smith with it. Smith, right defenseman. No, it's going to go to the center. 26. Nothing going on there. Left wing 21. Nothing going on there. Right defenseman hit. No. Left defense 25. So 3 dead plays, and we're going to have a new line coming in for both teams. New lines coming in. All right, new lines it is. Way we go. Left wing hit. Oh, Humilev with the big hit. It's going to cause a loose puck. Left wing is Humilev. 7 versus Niedermeyer. 6. Humilev actually wins that puck for the Sabres. Battling. Scrappy Sabres. Battling. And he's going to slide it over the right wing. 15. Shot on goal 2 by Mogilny. Mogilny with the shot 15. Save and a rebound. Are you kidding me? Offensive right defenseman. 35. And he's going to put it wide. We got a loose puck situation. And the goalie's going to recover it for the right defenseman. So the rebound goes to Craig Muni, who shoots it wide on the rebound. Wide open net. The Sabres were jumping up on their bench. They can't believe he missed it. Scott Niedermeyer with the puck here. 13 minutes to go. Left wing. Can he take it away? He does. Himmelev having himself a hell of a shift here for the Sabres. And he's going to pass it over to Derek Plant. 10 Plant. 10 is a shot on goal 2. We'll take it. Shot. 99 save. And it's going to Scott Stevens this time. Another shot by the Sabres. 8-1 in the period. Hit F5. Not high enough. It's going to go over to the right defenseman. 20. And they're just going to skate around with it. Killing some more time off as we have, yes, that all-important another line change. All right, here we go. Right wing, right defenseman, not going to be high enough, so it's going to go to the left wing, number 12. Shot on goal 3. Shot on goal 3 and an 86. And that's going to be held by Hasek. That will count as a shot on goal, though. Their second one of the second period. Buffalo's defense is really tightened up on New Jersey here in the second. And now we have a face-off. Home right defenseman. That's Ken Danico with it. Center and right wing are defense. Not high enough. So it's going to go to the left defenseman, 11. Uh-oh, that's a giveaway. And the breakaway is only a 4, so Howard Chuck doesn't get the breakaway. Again, possible, but cannot get it going. And the right wing hit is a 3, so a loose puck is going to have Audette. And he's going to 5 versus the left defenseman. Driver is going to win that. Left defenseman hit a 5. No. So it's going to be a pass to the center, 11. Shot on goal 2. Shot on goal 2 is going to be a 51. And that's going to be held by Hasek. Another save by New Jersey. And with 10:40 to go, Since we got a break in the action, we'll go ahead and change the lines. Might as well. Might as well. Sure. All right, here we go. Face off. It's going to be Bobby Halink for New Jersey. Right defenseman defense, not high enough. Left defense, 36. 36. Assist chance by Scott Stevens. Uh-oh. And that's going to go to the center, 17. Shot on goal, 3. Shot on goal, 3. 98. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. It's going to be dropped behind the net for Boucher for the Sabres. And he's going to slide it over the right defenseman. And that's a 40. That's going to be an assist chance by Randy Moeller with the assist chance to the left wing, Randy Wood. 29 is going to be shot on goal, 3. Shots! And is the left wing defense 5 or higher? It is not. It's a 66. That's going to be held by Brodeur. 9 shots on goal. Halfway through the second period, halfway through the game, or halfway home, it's 3-1 in favor of New Jersey. We have a face-off in New Jersey's end of the ice. The Sabres trying to battle back here. Down 3-1. It's now just 1 goal. 3-2. Whew, here we go. And the face-off. Oh, I did not mean to click on the timer. So we'll do the next play without the timer. It's going to go to the home left defenseman. So Scott Stevens. And Stevens, left defense is going to force a dump in. The dump in is going to leave the goalie for Randy Moeller. So Hasek leaves it for Moeller. Moeller with it. Right wing penalty. No, not high enough. It's going to go to the left defenseman. 5. Shot on goal, 2. Philip Brochier for the Sabres. Shot 23. Save and a rebound. Rebound. Defensive right defenseman Niedermeyer. Of course it's Niedermeyer getting it for New Jersey. It's going to pass it to the center. And that's going to be a great pass by Halink. Halink looking for somebody. And that's Scott Stevens, 36. Unfortunately, shot on goal 1. 46 by that is going to be held by Hasek. And the 4th shot on goal by New Jersey. And we will have the 4th liners come and play a little bit of hockey. Might as well have the 4th liners play a little bit of this hockey thing. All right, here we go. Face off. Home center. Bobby Carpenter with it for New Jersey. Right wing is his takeaway. No, it's going to go to the left wing 40. And we got another assist chance. Mike Peluso looking for an open man. He is going to find the left defenseman 18 with his shot on goal 1. Shot on goal is going to be a 93, and that's going to be save. And Hasek will give it to Bodger for the Sabres. Another shot there. Bodger with it. And, Mike Peluso is going to take a penalty. He's got a 16. So, unless I roll higher than a 16, it's going to be 2 minutes. It is. They're calling the penalty. They're calling the penalty. You put your goon on the ice, you're going to get called. And so it is going to be, let's see if the Sabres, right defenseman 39. So Schmelnick actually is going to get an assist chance. It's going to go to the left wing, 16, which is a shot on goal 2 by Rob Ray with the shot. Rob Ray with the shot, 61, and that's going to be held, and that will do it. And they'll call Mike Peluso 2 minutes in the box at the 8:20 mark. They are going to bring in this line here. and bring in some of their offensive. They don't have any offensive defensemen. Good Lord. All right. So, and they're better bring back in Niedermeyer and Stevens. I mean, good Lord. You know what? They're going to just leave Driver and Danica. They actually did pretty good last time, the penalty. So, face-off. Going to go to the home left defenseman on the face-off. Somebody remind me at the 6:20 mark. 6:20 mark, just in case the Sabres don't score, I can. All right, we're going to go to Bruce Driver with it. Uh-oh. Right defenseman penalty. Uh-oh. 1, 2, or 3. They're calling this one on Craig Muni. 14, no penalty call. So it is going to go to the center, 16 shorthanded. And he's going to ice it. So Craig Muni's going to get it for the Sabres. Craig Muni with it. It's going to go to the left defenseman, number 8 on the power play. And that's a shot on goal 0. And a 10. Of course it had to be a 10. That would have been a goal if it was a 3, a 4. If it was a shot on goal 3 or 4, it would have been a goal. But it's not. It's a 10. So it's a save and a rebound. And the rebound is going to be home center. There is no center. So I think in that case it goes to the defensive player center. And he's going to have a 10, which is a shot on goal 5. But a 91. Right defenseman probably is going to make him shoot it wide anyways. Yes, the right defenseman is going to have him shoot it wide. So it's a wide shot, which results in a loose puck, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And so the goalie's going to leave it behind for Danico. On the loose puck, it gets to the goalie shoots it over to his defenseman or whatever, however you want to think of it. And so let's go. Left and right defenseman. Ooh, they are going to intercept it. So on the interception, there is no time taken away. We'll do a no time zone. Left defenseman defense is not high enough. It's going to go to the right defenseman, 34 on the power play. And that is nothing, no action. And he's going to the center, 21 on the power play. Shot on goal 2. Shot on goal 2 is going to be nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's going to be a shot on goal. And I think I actually missed one of their other ones. So they're up to shot on 11. And I think it was 6:20. Was it 6:20 somebody was supposed to remind me? Right wing penalty is only a 2, so no good. Let's go to the left wing. 19 shorthanded. He's going to ice the buck. We'll give it to Saboka this time. And there is no center, so it's going to go be a pass to the center. 20 on the power play is a shot on goal 3. Shot on goal 3. Is his block? His block is a 3, so not good enough. It's going to go to 74. And it's going to be held by Mr. Brodeur. Another shot, 12 by the Sabres here in the second period. And we got 6:40 to go. I think that means there's 20 seconds to go. In the penalty, I think it goes to 6:20. So it's going to go to the visitor left defenseman, Peter Saboka. So after this play, the penalty will be over. Unless there's another penalty, there is not. It's going to go to the right defenseman, 16 on the power play. And that is nothing. And that means all that. And the Sabres could do nothing. No score. Now they can bring in their number 1 defensive team. And they can bring in their number 1 offensive team. And it's going to be Richard Smolnik for the Sabres. Left wing, 24. And nothing happens there. Left defenseman, nope. It's going to go to the right wing, 26. And that's going to be a giveaway by Audette. And Audette's going to have the puck stolen by Stephane Richer. But he has no breakaway, unfortunately for him. Penalty on the Sabres, no. He actually is a 2, and I said I was giving everyone a +2 to the rating. So instead of a 2, he's a 4, so that does not make it in the range. Right defenseman 30, though. And they're just killing time here. Tick, 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 tick. Quick off the cock. Right defenseman hit. He is going to cause a loose puck, which is offensive center. And defensive center, which is going to get a +6. So it's going to be Howard Chuck with it. Howard Chuck. That's going to be too high for that. It's going to go to the left defenseman 11. And Doug Bodger's going to give it away. And the right wing breakaway is not high enough. Thank God for the Sabres. 4:20 to go. Right wing, right defense is a defensive 4. Nope. It's going to go to the left wing, 31. Killing time. In 4 minutes to go, we will change the lines. There we go. 4 minutes to go in the second period. And center 3, nope. Left defenseman 18. No, nothing going on there. Right wing 12. Shot on goal 1. Shot on goal 1 is the right defenseman 5. Yes, Craig Muni is a 5 actually, so it's going to be a wide shot. And so it is going to be a offensive right wing versus defensive right defenseman. It's going to go to Craig Muni for the Sabres. Left wing hit of 2. Valery Zarapukin causes a loose puck. It's going to go to Paudette, though. Paudette with it. Right wing penalty, nope. Left wing 7. Shot on goal 3 by Himalev. Himalev shot, 28. Save and a rebound. Another shot. The rebound is going to go to the home right defenseman. We have 2:40 to go here in the second period. Forced dump in if the left defenseman defense is Tafari. It's not. Center 26. Just killing time. And we're going to change lines one more time for the second period. All right. Right defenseman penalty of 3 is only a 2. Center, nope, left defense 14. Oh, Scott Stevens gives it away. Breakaway center 4. And Howard Chuck is a breakaway of 4. So breakaway 4. Howard Chuck. A breakaway for Howard Chuck on Brodeur. The shot. I shouldn't even do this for you poor Sabre fans out there. You poor suffering Sabre fans like me. Martin Brodeur on the breakaway of 5 and a 25. 16-24 is a goal. 25 is a save and a rebound. So 25, no. 24, yay. That's a 25 though. Rebound. And another shot by the Sabres. It's going to go to defensive left wing. That is going to be Stephane Richer for New Jersey as Martin Brodeur comes up with another monster save. Holy cow, monster save. Loose puck, if the center is a 2, it is. And he's going to take that. And defensive 4, no, it's going to be to the left defenseman 7. Doug Bodger 7 is a shot on goal 0. Shot on goal 0. And it's going to be saved and held by Brodeur with 1 minute to go. Face off. It's going to go to Scott Stevens. And he's going to slide it over to the John McLean, 29. That's a giveaway by John McLean. And it's going to go to Howard Chuck with no breakaway, unfortunately, with 20 seconds to go. Left wing hit. No, it's going to go to the right wing. Daudette, 36. He's got an assist chance. Assist chance. Assist chance. It's going to go to the left wing, 23. There's a shot on goal 3. Shot. 34. Save and a rebound. Another shot and another rebound. And it's going to go to the home right defenseman. That's going to be Niedermeyer. And 1 play left in the second period. And it's going to go to the left defenseman, 26. And yeah, no action. And that's going to do it for the second period of action. It was mostly Sabres there as they outshot New Jersey 16-5 and outscored them 1-0. But we go to 20 minutes left to go in one of these teams' playoffs in the 1993-94 playoffs. And we're just going to go ahead and leave these guys out there, might as well, for the start of the third period. Does this game have any possibility of a penalty shot? Well, I think there is, but I would have to dig into the rules for that. So I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. It's going to go to the visitor right wing. Donald Audette. Sabres need a goal. The right defenseman, no. It's going to go to the left wing, 31. And no action there. Center right wing. And it's going to be intercepted by Corey Mullen of New Jersey. Right defenseman, takeaway of 6. No, it's going to go to the right wing, 34. And again, no action. So that's 3 straight plays and no action. Things go well when there's no action going on. You can go through these plays really quickly. You can see we're 1 minute and 20 in already. Is the center a hit of 3? He is, so it's going to cause a loose puck, which is going to go to the offensive left wing. Richer with it for New Jersey. And it's going to be a dump in, which is going to be a battle between the right wing, McLean 4, left defenseman, Bodger. Bodger will keep that. And after 2 minutes of time, we will change lines. I don't normally keep the players on that long, but I'm trying to keep in with their assisting me of telling me when to change lines. So, penalty on the right defenseman, Claude Lemieux. Oh no, I'm sorry, right defenseman is Ken Danico. He's actually a 1-5. That's a 6, no penalty. So you don't call a penalty. He's gonna pass it to the center, and the center is gonna have 1, which is gonna be Derek Plant. Shot on goal 5. Shot on goal 5. This is like, I don't know, the 5th time they had a shot on goal 5. Shot 26. And I showed you this earlier. It's the same column. We've had a 25, and now we've had a 26. Shot on goal, column 5, 25, and 26 fall into that same category. If it's a 16-24, it's a goal. But it's a save and a rebound. How about that? So, shot, save, and a rebound. Rebound's going to go, we're going to have a battle. Offensive right wing, Mogilny, 6. Left defenseman's going to do it. Bruce Driver for New Jersey is going to get that rebound. No, he says. You will not take another shot. Right defenseman hit. He hits him hard. It's going to cause a loose puck, which is going to be a face-off. You could check for injuries. We're just going to give this to the visitor left wing, actually. Himmelev. I don't know what this FO injury. We'll just give it to the visitor left wing and see how it goes from there. All right. So it is Himmelev with the puck. No penalty. So now we're in the third period of Game 7. If they have any penalty, I got to roll, and only on a 20 will they call the penalty. It's got to be something so blatant. You got to like kill the guy with your stick to get the penalty called. So I'm going to kind of mostly ignore the penalties. Anytime a penalty comes up, I'm just going to roll a 20-sider. Unless the 20 comes up, there's going to be no penalty. It's going to be left defense, number 7. Oh, my God. That's Saboka. He's giving it away on a 7. Are you kidding me? Giveaway. And that's going to be a breakaway for the left wing. If he's got a breakaway of at least 2, he does. A breakaway of at least 2. He's a 5. Zalapukin with the breakaway in on Hasek. Here he comes, backhand, forehand, shot. Oh, and look, he scores. He scores on the breakaway. You see why? See that BRK? So normally a 95, a 96, a 97, and 98 are misses, obviously. Except for when you're on a breakaway. And it's going to be a score by Zalapukin. And just like that, New Jersey goes up 4-2. Woo! Backbreaker there. To give up the short, it's not a shorthanded goal, but man, to give up the breakaway like that, oof. Brutal. All right, these guys have a little bit more time on the ice. It's going to go to the visitor left defenseman, Saboka. Saboka with it. Left wing penalty of 6. Right wing 7. Maybe the Sabres can get it right back. Shot on goal 3. Shot on goal 3. Ooh, scores! Are you kidding me? Holy cow! Alexander Mogilny comes right back. Shot, score. Oh, it's not over. Holy cow. Column 3. Column 3 on Brodeur. Column 3. You rolled an 11. 8-12 is a goal. You rolled an 11. That is a goal on Brodeur. So Mogilny with the shot and the score. And now it's a 1-goal game. Just literally 32 seconds after New Jersey. And the hometown crowd gets a little more nervous. Fighting on the old fingernails now. And 3 minutes in, we'll go ahead and change the lines here. Why not? Let's change these lines up. It is not over yet. All right, here we go. Face off. Home center. Right wing and right defenseman is a defense of 6. Yes. Smelnick for the Sabres. Right wing defense not high enough. It's going to go to the left wing. 35 is going to be an assist chance by the Brad May with an assist chance to the center 9, and that is a shot on goal 5. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A shot on goal 5? Are you kidding me? Shot on goal 5. It's knocked wide by the right wing. So it's going to cause a wide shot. We're going to have a loose puck situation, offensive, and it's going to go to Scott Stevens is going to get that. So shot it wide or off a stick, off a body in front, however you want to think of it. Left defenseman takeaway is not high enough. It's going to go to the right defenseman 39. Assist chance. Scott Niedermeyer. Assist chance. This is the right wing 22. Shot goal 4. 86 is going to be held by Brodeur, shot by New Jersey. And right defenseman, does he actually have a block? He does have the block. It would have been blocked anyways. Would have been blocked anyways. We're just going to call that as a save by Brodeur, and changing of the lines. Put the third and fourth liners in for one quickie. All right, face off. It's going to go to the visitor center, Todd Simon, who literally is one of the worst offensive players you can possibly have. And yes, the Sabres have him. So it's going to be a right defenseman takeaway. Nope. It's going to pass it to the left wing 10. Left wing 10 is a giveaway. And so that is going to be taken by Bobby Carpenter. Fortunately, he doesn't have a breakaway, but left defenseman hit bad. It's going to the right wing 14. That's a giveaway by Randy McKay. Left wing breakaway of 3. And that is a breakaway. Rob Ray with the breakaway in on Martin Brodeur. The breakaway shot. Defensive right defenseman. No, he is only a 2. And so it is going to be an 8 on the breakaway, which is going to be a rebound. And I'll show you this. So an 8 on an 8. I think it was on the 4 column. So he's got the result R plus H. So what this means is it's a rebound, but Martin Brodeur is now hot. He's a hot goalie. He's making a big save after big save. So that means he can take a goal and turn a goal into, if he's hot, he can turn it into a rebound. So hot goalies are, they're harder to score on, obviously, because they're playing hot. And normally I have my little chips, but the only way to get my chips is to get into my just slide this out of the way. Ow. 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 So what I have is I'll slide the other camera back in just a second, guys. Hang on. So what I used to do is have a couple red chips and a couple blue chips. So Martin Brodeur is hot. And then if you become cold, you get the blue chip. So we'll get those chips out just in case I need them again. Alright, let me slide this camera back over. Alright. Oh, come on, dumbass. One of the worst offensive players you can have. Sounds like a great player to have when you're down a goal. I know, right? But I'm trying to keep, put in all the players. And So Martin Brodeur is now hot. And it was a rebound. So we got to roll for a rebound to see what happens with the rebound. And it's going to be a battle between the offensive center and the defensive center. Unfortunately, the defensive center gets a +5. So guess who wins? The defensive center. So it's the defensive center. So that was another shot by the Sabres, though. And now we have 15:20 to go in the third period. Bobby Carpenter with it. Left wing hit. Oh, Rob Ray's an 8 hit, so he's going to hit, cause a loose puck, which is going to knock it back to the offensive center, and he'll keep it for another play. Left wing and center, defense of 9, not even close. So it's going to be a pass over to the right defenseman, 11, which is a giveaway, which would make it a breakaway if Todd Simon wasn't the worst offensive player in the history. And both of these teams cannot wait until these lines, these lines are done messing around, right? Loose puck, it is. So it's going to be the home left wing is going to get that loose puck. And finally, we get to change lines. Yay! Thank God. These are some... Oh, yeah. And here's the thing. The third lines for the Sabres is just about as bad. The third line for the Sabres is just about as bad as the fourth line. Whew. All right. 14 minutes to go in this one. 4-3 is your score. And we have a loose puck if the center hit. He doesn't. So it's going to be a pass to the center 3. That's not good. It's shot on goal 4. Shot on goal 4. And it's going to be shot wide by the, it's going to go off the knee pad of the left defenseman, and it's going to be picked up by the Dave Hanna of the Buffalo Sabres. Sabres taken out, and right wing penalty. So again, only out of 20 will it be a penalty call. It's no penalty. It's going to the left wing, 15. He gives it away. Are you kidding me? Center, breakaway, no breakaway, but they'll take the time off the clock. Loose puck if the right wing is going to hit a 5. He's going to hit a 6, actually. So loose puck is going to knock it over to the defensive left defenseman, Doug Bodger. And the right wing hit, and another loose puck is going to be defensive center, Bobby Lake. A lot of time going neutral zone play here. They're just knocking it off one another's stick. Not a lot of action going on right now. And finally, he's going to send it over to the left wing, 15, which is a shot on goal 1. Shot on goal 1. 84 is going to be held behind the net and given to Schmelnick for the Sabres. A shot on goal by New Jersey. 3 shots apiece so far. Schmelnick. Not good enough. Right defenseman. Nope. The left defenseman, 17. No action there. Hey, we can change lines. So that was the third and fourth lines. So hopefully we won't save these guys again for the rest of the game. And that was also the third defensive pair. So probably won't see them anymore. It's probably going to go with line 1 and line 2 for the rest of the game. And your big defensive pair is probably, unless, there's a penalty or something. So we have an interception. If the left defense and the right defense is going to a defense of 12. They do not. So it's going to be a pass to the center. 33 is an assist chance. Hawerchuk, assist chance to the right defenseman. 39 though, and he shoots it wide, which is going to give us a loose puck. Offensive right defenseman, which is Muni, against the left defenseman, and that's going to be Stevens winning that battle. Stevens, left wing defensive 3. Brad May forces a dump in, so it's going to be a dump in west. Visitor right wing, Audette 5 versus the left defenseman, Stevens 8. So Stevens is actually going to win the possession of the puck after the dump in. Right wing defensive 6. No, it's going to be a pass to the left wing 9. Left wing 9 is a shot on goal 2. Shot on goal 2 is shot. Right wing defensive 2. Yes, and it's going to be wide shot. We're going to have another loose puck, which is going to go to the right defenseman Muni for the Sabres. And the left wing is going to come in. Zalpukin is going to steal that right off of Muni's stick for New Jersey. Left wing, is that a penalty? It is. So anything that would be a penalty, I'm going to roll a die on a 20. No, it's a 4. No penalty. Right wing 2. Shot on goal 4. Shot on goal 4 is going to be a 19. And a save and a rebound. So shot, rebound. It's going to go to offensive right defenseman. Right defenseman. That is Niedermeyer. He scored 10 goals in the regular season. He's going to get a rebound shot. 19, which is a shot on goal 2. Shot on goal 2. 85. And actually, I thought he was going to freeze it, but he doesn't freeze it. He keeps the action going. Hasek keeps the action going for the Sabres. And it's going to be a pass to the left defenseman, 17. No action. And we're going to change lines. Changing lines. All right, so we have a forced dump in. Is the right defenseman defense? No. It's a pass to the left wing, 36. Assist chance. Himalev with assist chance. Right wing, 29 is going to be a shot on goal 2. Shot on goal 2 is going to be right defenseman block. No. 27. 27 is a rebound. Save and a rebound. Defensive center is going to pick that one up for New Jersey. New Jersey has it with just 10 minutes to go. And this one, we thought we just changed lines. Did we not just change lines? We're going to change lines again. We have to change lines again. 10 minutes to go. Got to keep the lines changing. Here we go. And the right wing defense is not high enough, so it's going to be pass to the left defenseman at the point. And 35 is going to be assist chance. Center 25. It's a shot on goal 3. Shot. And the left defenseman, does he have a block? No. It's going to be an 80 though. And that is going to be held by Hasek for a face-off. Held by Hasek for the face-off. Visitor left defenseman, that is going to be Peter Saboda. For Buffalo. Left wing takeaway of 4. He does. Zelpukin takes it away again. Left defenseman hit of 2. And he does, which means it's a loose puck. And it's going to be visitor center again. Left defenseman penalty of 2. Once again, on a 20. No penalty. It's going to be the right defenseman 7. And that's going to be a giveaway by Craig Muni again. And it's going to be a breakaway. Bernie Nichols with the breakaway in on Hasek. Breakaway 88. Save and held by Hasek. Oh my gosh. He's saving their bacon again. 8:40 to go. 8:40 to go. 8:40. And they're going to, might as well. Might as well. What else are they going to do? Change lines. Of course. Changing lines. Keeping everyone fresh. Here we go. Face off. Home right defenseman. Ken Danico. Danico with it. Right wing is taken away. No. Left defenseman 23. Passes it around. Left wing hit of 4. No. It's going to be right defenseman 30. So more time off the clock. Center defensive 6. No. Left defenseman 15. They're just passing it back and forth. Passing it back and forth. Driver and Danico just wasting time. They 3 plays in a row. They just passed it back and forth. And that was like, it's a minute of time. 20 seconds of play. You got 3 plays. It's a minute. And they're just trying to have the time go by as quick as they can. It's going to be a forced type in if the right wing is a defensive 4. He is not. So it's going to go to the left wing. Stephane Richer, 21, is going to be a shot and goal 1, possibly. Shot. Center is not going to block that. It's going to be a 9. And that's going to be a save and a rebound. And the rebound is offensive left wing, defensive right defenseman. It's going to go to Smelnick for the Sabres with his +5. One of the things I don't agree with on this game is like all the stats are mostly between 1 and most of the stats are between a couple points between each of the players. Like if you just look at defense, 3, 2, 2, 4, 5, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3. So you can see they're all 2, 3, 4, and there was one guy that was a 5. So they're all within a point or 2 apiece. And whenever you're doing a check, a lot of the checks are giving players like a +5, +6, +8, +10, +12. If you get a +8, you're going to get it because even if you're down a point or 2, you get a +8 to your result. So one of the things I've never been a fan of is these checks where you're giving one player a lot to add to his stats, because like I said, most every stat, there's outliners. Like there's going to be maybe like loose puck. He's a 5, 5, 6, 6, 4, 6, 5, 7, 6, 5. Those are the 10 people on the ice. And you'll see we'll have a loose puck, and it'll be like this guy versus this guy who gets like a +10 to his loose puck check. Like literally everyone is either a 6, a 5, or a 4. 7, 6, 5, and a 4. And there's one guy that's a 7 and one guy that's a 4. So it's the one thing that's always driven me crazy about this game. Is you have these results, and then so you got to look up this player's stat and this player's stat, and then compare them, and then adjust them based upon that, how many points you're going to give it. And they do the same thing with the faceoff. So every time it's like one of these. Oh, and it just happens all the time. Anyways, where were we? We're going time. Boom. Right wing penalty. It's a 3, but again, I've given these guys a +2, so no penalty. So it's going to be past the left wing of 4. It's a shot and goal 4. That's pretty reasonable. A 4 and a 44. The 4 and a 44 is a save and a rebound. So the Sabres, nice shot off the shoulder, off the post, rebound. And it's going to be between the offensive center and defensive center. And it's a tie. And I believe on ties, when you're doing opposing checks like this, the home team wins the tie, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to do that, so I'm not going to try to look it up in the rule book because it takes me 5 minutes to try and find the rule book. That's the way we're going to play it, and if it comes up, if it's a tie, the home team, I think the home team is supposed to have that advantage. I could be wrong, but that's the way I'm playing it, so whatever. So it's going to go to Mullen, but that was a shot on goal by the Sabres. All right, so we have just 7 minutes to go in the third period. Mullen with it. Right defenseman takeaway of 2. He is going to take it away. So Smelnick for the Sabres has it. Right wing takeaway. Nope. It's going to be passed to the left wing. 6. Shot on goal 3. Shot on goal 3. 44. Save and a rebound. Rebound is defensive right defenseman Ken Danico for New Jersey with just 6 minutes to go after this play. So we're going to, once again, flip lines, flip lines, flip lines. All right, 6 minutes to go. Left wing penalty of 1. Yes, so again, only out of 20 will be a penalty. It's no penalty. So it's going to be right wing 18. Shot on goal 0. which is an 86. And he's just going to give it to Saboka beyond the net. Saboka with it. Center, no, misses the check. And it's going to be a good pass to Dale Howardchuk. Howardchuk with an assist chance. To the left wing of 15. Shot on goal 4. Shot. 54. Is a rebound. If he was cold, it would be a goal. So he's not cold. He's actually hot. So that's a save and a rebound again. And the rebound, visitor right defenseman. That's Craig Muni. No, you do not want to see Muni. 14. He's going to have a shot. He's a rebound of 0. It's a rebound of 0. Are you kidding me? A rebound of 0. And 67. And Brodeur is going to hold that rebound. He's going to hold that rebound. Another shot by the Sabres. They're putting all the pressure on. There is a lot more to this game. You can see sometimes in this blue box, there'll be different adjustments you can make. And sometimes actually over here as well in this green box, where you can adjust your forechecking strategy and your physicality of your team up and down. And sometimes it'll make your hits, your hit rating a little bit higher, but you take more penalties. And then your other thing is your forechecking, which will, in certain situations, it'll give you a higher stat on takeaways and stuff like that. It's a lot of extra bookkeeping and work for me to do it solo. I don't really do it. So, but I just wanted to let you guys know if you're interested in this game. So, where are we? Face off. That's where we're at. Facing it off with 540. Ooh, 540 to go. Here we go. And it's going to be visitor right wing. It's going to be Daudet's going to get it after the face-off scrum. Audette with it. And it's going to be passed to the center 9. Shot on goal 3. Shot. Uh-oh. It's a 5. Ooh. It's going to be a rebound plus hot. So he's already hot. He can't be hot again. But it's a save and a rebound. And so save, rebound. Home right wing is going to get it. Claude Lemieux. Claude Lemieux for you Devil fans out there. We have just 5 minutes to go in this one. Takeaway. If the right wing takeaway is a 5, it's not. It's going to be passed to the left wing, 22. And they're just going to kill time with it. Takeaway if the center is a 2. And Howardchuk will take that one away. And with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Left wing defensive 4. No, it's going to be over to the right defenseman 6. Right defenseman 6 is going to be a giveaway. Oh my gosh. He's giving it away to Zalapukin. Fortunately, Zalapukin's breakaway is not a 10 or higher. But with 4 minutes to go, we're going to have a line change. Yes, another line change. What can I say? Another line change. And soon, the Sabres are going to have to pull their goalie. And I'm going to have to figure out what the hell we're going to do about that. So, Richer for New Jersey. Oh, shoot. I should not have done that. So, we'll have to do the next play without a time. So, it's going to be loose puck. If the right defenseman hit, yes, it's going to. I mean, everyone's going to stat of at least 1. Well, that's not true. Some people have a breakaway of 0. I guess there is some people with 0 hits. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that. But right defenseman is a hit of 1. Yes. So it is a loose puck, which is going to go to the home left wing. So this one's going to be an untimed one because I shouldn't have clicked the button. No penalty. It's just going to go to the center 3, which is going to be a shot on goal 4. Shot. 32 is going to be save and a rebound. Shot. Save and a rebound is going to go to the visitor left defenseman, Doug Boncher, with it for the Sabres. 3:40 to go in this one. The time is ticking down from the Sabres season here. Down a goal. And it's going to be a right wing defense of 5. No, it's not. It's going to be a pass to the left wing, Himmelev. Himmelev with a 30. Can't find anyone open. Tick, tick, tick. Left wing, left defense 7. No. It's going to be passed to the right wing. 17. Shot on goal 2. Shot on goal 2. 72. It's going to be held by Brodeur. Held by Brodeur. We have exactly 3 minutes to go in this one. And the Sabres are going to call our timeout. They're going to huddle up. They're calling timeout. So this way they can keep the same line on the ice. And they're actually going to pull in somebody that maybe has scored a goal or two. Somebody out there. Anyone? Anyone score any goals? Golly. Like, really? Randy Wood. Who would have thunk? Randy Wood is coming in off the bench. And they're going to be pulling Hasek out. They're going to be putting Randy Wood in for Hasek. They pulled the goalie with 3 minutes to go in the game. Brodeur again is hot, which could come into play. So anything that requires a save is an automatic goal because you don't have a goalie in there. All the Sabres ratings go up by, I think it's 1 or 2 points because they have the man advantage. They get +2 to their face-off ratings. Their loose puck situation, if it's a test, they automatically get a +2 because they have an extra guy. You'll see anything else. If I forget, I'll try to remember. Here we go. 3 minutes to go. Face off. It's going to go to the visitor right wing. Alexander Mogilny for the Sabres. Here we go. Time ticking away. Takeaway. If the right defenseman has a takeaway of 3, does he have any takeaway of 3? He does. Ken Danico takes it away for New Jersey. And he will. They're going to play it. Because the Sabres have the man advantage, they're going to play on the shorthanded side and try to ice the puck. And so you can see there's a defense forechecking equals 3. Then use the pass number instead. So you can kind of ignore the dump in if the defense is forechecking. So you get some kind of different results when you're doing those things. I think it's a lot of extra work for nothing, to be honest. Force dump in if the left defenseman is a defense of 1. Well, if a defenseman doesn't have a rating of 1, he probably plays for the Sabres, so we better check. Yes, Doug Bodger does, so it's a dump in. And when you dump in, you look over here. It's going to be offensive left wing, which is Stefan Richer is a 6 against the right defenseman. Again, 6 versus 6, but somebody gets a +3, so he's probably going to win it. Fortunately for the Sabres, their player gets the +3 this time. All right. And New Jersey will wait till the 2-minute time. And now they will change lines. They're actually going to bring in their third liners in here because they don't need offense, they need defense right now. All right. And the Sabres, they're going to leave everyone the way they are. Here we go. So it is 2 minutes interception. If the left defense, right defense is 9, 6, and 4, yes. It's going to be interception by, and I just give it whoever has the highest rating, which happens to be Scott Stevens. So Stevens intercepts the pass, the dump in attempt, whatever, knocks it out of the air with the stick. Here we go. Ooh, center. Can he take it away? No, he can't. So it's going to be passed to the center and a 37, which is going to ice the puck down the ice for New Jersey. We'll have a face-off because there is no icing. So it's going to be a face-off, which is fine. We'll have a face-off. And it's going to be visitor center. Derek Plant. Plant with it. Left defense, right defense is defensive 10. It's not 11. So it's going to be a pass in the left wing, 31. Power play, 31. It's a pass. You got to get a shot off. 1 minute to play in the third period. Center and the right wing. Are they a defense of? No, they're not. Left defenseman, 36. It's going to be an assist chance. It's going to be an assist chance by Doug Bodger. And that's going to go to, 37 though is a terrible. Shot on goal 2. Shot on goal 2 by the Sabres. Shot. And left defenseman 7. I will check that. The defense, left defenseman is not a 7. He's a 6. That's close. But a 90 is not going to do it. It's going to be given to Scott Niedermayer behind the net. 40 seconds to go. Center, can you take it away? Wait. It's right defenseman 38. No, it's going to be center 38 actually. And once again, it's going to be ice and a face-off for New Jersey. 40 seconds to go. New Jersey's going to use their timeout. 40 seconds to go. There's literally 2 plays left in this game. When it goes to the 22nd, when it goes to the 0 mark. So there's 2 plays left. They're going to call timeout so they can leave these guys on the ice, not make any changes because they want to have Scott Stevens and Scott Niedermayer on the ice and give Brodeur a breather. And now we have a face-off. And it's going to be visitor right wing is going to take it. Mo Gilney, here we go. 2 plays to go. Is a left wing, left defense, defense of 6, defense of 4, defense of 6. Yes, it's going to be intercepted by Scott Stevens, and we literally have the last play of the game coming up. Here we go. And it's a penalty check. There's not going to be a penalty. We know that. It's going to go to the center, 35. And that's going to be an assist chance by Bobby Holik. No, wait, I'm sorry. There are shorthanded, 35. Yeah, it's still be an assist chance. Holik with the assist chance, right wing 20, which is a shot on goal 4. Shot on goal 4. Is it going to be an empty netter? Let's see. Shot on goal 4. 89. 89. And that's not good enough. That's going to be too high. He shoots it wide. And time ticks out. And ding, ding, ding. The horn goes. And New Jersey Devils survive. A valiant attempt by the Sabres to knock them out of the 94 NHL playoffs. Can you believe it? Down to the wire. Whew. Yes, the Devils avoid losing 4 straight games. I've now got all these in a group. If you haven't watched them, you can go back and watch the first games that were broken up into several different videos. If there's any videos missing, be sure to post a comment down below. But there you go. What an exciting series this turned out to be. Holy crap. I couldn't believe it, to be honest. I went back. I'm going to move this camera out of my face. I have to have the camera like right here so I can get a good angle at the cards. But then when I have the front camera, the camera's sitting here right in my face. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah, really good series. Really good series. There was 3 overtime games, and we had 1 game that was a 1-score difference. 1-0, actually. Last game, it was 1-0. So, yeah. Who would have thunk the Devils 94 season? What a game. What a series. I mean, you couldn't really have asked for anything better. This series played out almost exactly as it did in real life, which is weird, kind of, just that the fact that the Sabres just couldn't score and they had to rely on Hasek to keep him in every game. And that really shows. It's like, Hasek giving up 4 goals is never really going to happen. And, he just had a bad day, a bad evening or whatever. And that's basically what cost the Sabres. Because Sabres that was kind of their downfall for many, many, many years. All the 90s until 1999 when they went to the Stanley Cup playoffs. They had, again, Hasek, and they couldn't get over the hump. They couldn't score enough, and that's interesting how it played out. If you remember the history and stuff. But while I really really enjoy Inside the Crease, there's some things in this system that it's a lot of extra work for nonsense, right? Like I think this game would be great if I could create my own fast action cards for it, because there's too many fast action cards that have you check too many stats. Like this one here, you can see interception. Oh, you can't see it because we don't have that on the screen anymore, but I can switch it over. You can see it says interception if the center and the left wing is a defense of greater than or equal to 10. So in hockey, like you want to be as fast as easy as you can for your players, because you want them to check or look for something and move on, because you're simulating 20 seconds. Every play is 20 seconds. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, right? So you can have several minutes go by really quickly, but when you got to stop and look, okay, the center is a defense of 2 and the left wing has a defense of 4. It's a 6. No, right? So I have to look at several different cards instead of just saying, like, is the center defense 4 or higher? There's too many checks like that. Like if I literally flip it again, right? So that's like a single check, which is fine, right? But you can see, right, this rebound check, we're going to check 2 players, right? We're doing it. This down here is the puck battle. Oh, you guys, again, can't see because I'm not there. There's down here is the puck battle. Here's a rebound that's a battle between 2 players, right? So here's one here where I've got to add 2 players together. Check if their defense is varying. Here's the loose puck that compares. Here's a puck battle that compares 2 things. It's just too many times where you have to use too many stats, and a lot of the times the stats don't even freaking matter. Because look at this. I'm gonna check like this puck battle, offensive right wing versus the defenseman who gets a +6. Now I just talked about this, so I'm not gonna harp on it, but like I can almost guarantee like 95%, 97% of the time you don't even have to look, because it's like, oh, the right wing, unless he's like super all-star right wing, maybe then I would look. But like Bill Guerin has got an offense, right? Puck battle, offensive right wing. He's got a 6. So you can see right there. The other guy gets a +6. He's got a 6. So the other player's going to automatically win. It doesn't matter if he's got a 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, because he only needs a 1 to win this battle. So it's just annoying when they do things like that. Like, and it's like literally every play has got 1. Now this one is a little weird because it's only a +2, and this one's only a +1. But I mean, these are like the outliners, right? But here you can see, here's another one where I'm checking 2 players. Here's another one I'm checking 2 players. Here's another one I'm checking 2 players. It's just like I said, if I had my own fast action deck for this game, I think it would be so much better, because I just think I wouldn't have it where you're checking 2 players all the time. I would just say, give it to if you're going to give one player a +6, then just give it the puck to that player. Just say this player gets the puck. Like here, defensive right wing, that's who gets this, right? So there's no check involved. If I'm going to give a player a +6, that and Brett Hall's skate blade, right? Exactly. I wonder if it makes a difference with the older seasons. And the fast action cards do have to work with all the seasons. That's true. I mean, maybe some of the old 70s seasons, you're going to get a lot of difference in your stats between your players. Maybe in the 70s, maybe even the 80s. Maybe, but I've got 1993-94 season. I've got the 2006 season. And I've got the 2013 season, and I've always seen the same thing in all those seasons, and every time I'm playing it, I want to like this game more. I really do. I want a really good hockey game. I don't like the Apple one. I shouldn't say I don't like the Apple one. The Apple one is okay. The Stratomatic one is okay. This is okay. I haven't real. That's why I keep going back to mine, because it just makes me aggravated that somebody out there can't make a decent hockey game, like a really good hockey game. And so that's why I made my own, which again was really good, but I don't have the time, energy, and desire to create tons and tons of seasons and tons of players. And it took me 6 months just to do like 4 teams and the charts, and then change things and do the teams over again and do the charts again. And it just was so much work. I just, by the time I was done with it, I was so done. I was like literally just so done. I didn't want to do it anymore. So I just was like, no, I'm done. So, and yeah, the Apple one is just rolling a dice, and there's no strategy at all in that game. This one, there is some strategy, but it's just extra layer complexity, which I don't like. So that's why I like the Apple one, or not the Apple one, the Stratomatic one. The problem with the Stratomatic one is it's very, there is some strategy, but it seems like it's more luck involved than skill involved. What do I mean by that? Like when your player can penetrate, right? And he's going up against a player, right? You could say he's going to penetrate because that, he takes a lot of inside shots and he's got a better chance to score. But then you're just flipping up a card to see who he's going up against and what their rating are. So it's random, because he might get somebody really easy to go up against, or he might get somebody hard. Now that is with this super advanced options, which I think, again, if you're not playing with the super advanced options, Stratomatic is it's just too generic for me. Like the basic Stratomatic is just too generic. If we could take some of one game, some of another game, and some of another game, we'd have a perfect game. Yeah, the Apple plays quick, but it's just so. There's just no strategy in that whatsoever. It is just literally roll the dice and just. You can literally have like 10 chances, and then it's just up to whether the goalie rolls good or rolls bad. Like you could have, in 10 chances, you can have 10 goals against you, or you can have no goals. It just depends on whether the goalie rolls good or bad. And that, to me, that's not a hockey game. That's just, let's just roll to see how well the goalie does. So, unfortunately, there's just not any really great options. Like you said, they're all good. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just I hate this camera now. I really do. I really hate this camera. I got to find a new setup. It broke my glass on top of my desk. And my thick glass. So now I'm not very happy with it. But anyways, the good thing about app is it's easy. It flows pretty quickly. It doesn't take up a lot of space. All the cards fit into the little holders, really, so you can change lines pretty quickly. That's another one of the bonuses here. One of the things I can't stand about Stratomatic, right, is they have those big cards. So I had to create some special holders for the cards, so I could change lines by just, again, flipping over. Okay, here's the lines, flip over to the next line. Without those holders and making those, Stratomatic was really a pain in the ass. There's just so many good things about some, and there's so many bad things. Like I said, these here, the problem with these is you have to trim the cards to have them fit in. So I had to go with a little X-Acto knife and trim the bottom of all the cards to have them fit in here, because they were just a little too wide to fit in. Done on purpose? I don't know. I'm not saying it was done on purpose, but man, it's like, son of a bitch. So now I'm going to waste time and effort cutting just a tiny little strip off the bottom of every one of these cards so I could fit them in, so I could change lines quickly and easily. And you know, hockey. I mean, it, it's crazy. It's literally crazy because you look at it. And I literally just bought the Stratomatic base basketball, and I am not a basketball game. I hate basketball. I literally hate basketball. But I bought the Stratomatic basketball game because I want to try it out, and I want to see what it's like. And you can see all of the freaking options on these cards. There's a lot of options. There's of course defensive cards, right? And then you have you have outside shots, you have inside shots, you have um, player position shots. You have different ratings for passing and defense and fast breaks and X columns and your shooting percentage and your shooting tendencies and your offensive rebound ability and your defensive ability and your shot blocking. And I mean, a whole new stats on this card. Are you kidding me? It's like you couldn't have put that much effort into the hockey game. Come on. I mean, like literally in the hockey, it's shoot inside or shoot outside. That's all you get. Offense and defense. That's all you get. That's literally it. The cards are barren of anything important. It's a damn shame. If they would have put the time and effort into the hockey game like they did the basketball game, there's so much in this basketball game. And hockey is just as intricate. And you know, when you're stat wise and rating wise, skating and passing, and like literally you have a skating skill, but it's used like maybe the only time it's ever used, your skating, is when you're trying to use this super advanced power play kill in Stratomatic. It's the only time your skating rating comes into play, is whether you're skated the puck and killed time on the penalty. That's all. That's the only time it ever comes into play. Right? And then you have an offensive rating and you have a defensive rating. And you have an intimidation rating, which again only comes into play once in a while, maybe 10 times a game, maybe 15 times in a whole game. Somebody will be able to use their intimidation rating. It's again, even when you use this super advanced, like all the options, penetration, going up against random, it's just, there's nothing there. It's just, what's going on, Philip? What is going on? Stratomatic basketball is good, says Jim. Strat Hoops is a really good game, says Turbocharged Sports. And yeah, I think that's why I got it. I am not a basketball game, but I want to see what it's like. I want to try it because I've watched some people play it, and I think there's a lot of meat on these bones, and I'm like, why if they can put the effort into this, and I don't know what it is with game companies, right? I don't know what it is, but if you look at APA, like they put all this time and effort into their hockey, or they go into their baseball game and their football game and even their golf game. And there's like master edition of baseball where they take the ratings and why didn't they do that with hockey? Why is there no master ratings for the hockey? Like the hockey of all the sports that you have, that's the one that needs the master edition, right? And then the same thing with Stratomatic, right? They took the basic hockey and then they said we'll add in a few options, which is really only whether you're doing forechecking 1, forechecking 2, or forechecking 3. Again, makes very little difference in the outcome. And that's probably the only difference there. And how you, instead of just generically putting out some power play cards, like 3 cards in the basic edition, you just get 3 cards, right? In the advanced and super advanced, you go through in 2 minutes and you can have more than 3 cards, less than 3 cards, depending on what each side does when they have the puck. Like, again, I could just skate around if I have the puck and try to kill time. I can do that like up to 3 times in a row. I've heard about Stone Cold Hockey, but again, I looked at it and it looks very generic. I just don't know where the excitement is for this. A lot of people are all excited about it, but I looked at it and I'm like, it looks pretty boring to me. Looks pretty generic. Where is the good, involved, interesting hockey games? And why don't these game companies put a little effort into them? And that's what's kind of depressing about it. It's like the Stratomatic, they didn't, to make their super advanced versions. I mean, it's not very advanced, to be honest. Like, you have 2 stats, offense and defense. And half the time, it doesn't matter if you have an offense or defense. Like, it literally gives you the play result. Inside shot for player X. Outside shot for left wing. So it doesn't matter. The only time, like, maybe 10 times a game, it'll ask you if player if the offensive left wing has a rating of 3 or higher, then he gets a breakaway. Like, maybe twice a game it'll ask you that. So, like, your ratings in Strat don't freaking matter at all. Zip. It's very depressing. There's just not any games that put any effort into it. And the APA, again, they can put all this extra effort in their football game. They can card literally every single player. Offensive linemen, defensive linemen, safeties, linebackers, kickers, everyone on the football team, and give you cards for those players that have super advanced player book. And then they can do the same thing with the baseball game. But the hockey game, they give you like literally 3 charts, I think, is literally the whole game. I watched Timo did a hockey, APA hockey game, not too long ago, a couple months ago, right? And he literally had the 93, 94 season cards. I think it was the 93, 94 season cards. And they showed the APA board. He showed in the video, the APA hockey board was literally 1 page. That's all it was 1 chart on one page. Like, that's the chart they had. And so now we have 3 charts. Woo, they really advanced. They really advanced it. My 2 favorites are In the Crease and Hockey Bones. Probably give In the Crease is my favorite. I mean, it kind of wins by default, doesn't it? It kind of wins by default. I mean, the Inside Sports guys do a great job with their game systems. First of all, while their game isn't like super in depth, it's playable, and it's, like I said, a lot of times you'll see, right, and if I'm playing, I can look at this interception, left wing, left defense, and I can literally, oh, okay, no, I'm not even going to look at that because they're not going to equal 10. No, they're not going to equal 10 unless you got a really good left wing or left defenseman. So when who was it? It was Scott Stevens as a defensive 6, right? The other guy has a 3 and the other guy has a 4. So I can see right off the bat 3, 4, and 6, right? And they need to have 10? No, they're not going to have it unless the one really good guy was out there. And that's kind of how I get around the Inside the Crease was, I'm checking these 2 players, but this guy gets a +6. Yeah, well, I know I'm not going to look at it because 99% of the time, the player with the +6 is going to win. But anyways, that was a great series. It played really well. I have the other. Actually, the reason I thought this series was over was because normally I just have one team like carded, ready to go. And then when that series is over, I take those cards out and I put in new cards. But then I came across these Dallas and St. Louis. It's already been input. And then I have, so I think Dallas plays St. Louis in 93, 94. And then I have Boston and Montreal. So I think what I was going to do was Boston and Montreal after I finished that series. But then I figured, that was Eastern Conference. This is Eastern Conference. Maybe I should alternate, do one in the Eastern Conference, one in the Western Conference, back and forth. So then that's why I did. And then I carded the St. Louis Dallas series. So that way I would be ready to go. That's why I didn't think that this game I thought this series was over, because why would I have all these other series ready to go if this series wasn't done? So I must have really had a brain hemorrhage somewhere along the line. I will say this. Like, I love my Inside the Sports guys. I think they do. I love their Inside Golf game. I love their Inside Blitz, the football. I actually have that in Cards and Dice and on the computer. I have the hockey on the computer and in Cards and Dice. I have their baseball on the computer and in Cards and Dice. So I have like all their main games, both on the computer and Cards and Dice versions of them. So I love their games. But I would say I actually, and the Inside Sports guys are great because you can contact him. And I had mentioned to him, I mentioned to them about like adding in like tips, like changing like a shot 1 or shot 0, and whenever, instead, like whenever doubles come up, like 88, 77, 66, 55, whenever those came in, I said, make it like a tip play. So the program or the computer version of it, I forget his name. Is it? His last name begins with a B. Barrier, Berrier. I forget his name, but he got back with me because I think Chris Witt is the guy's name that owns it. He sent me to him and said, I don't do anything with that. You have to talk to him about it. And so he said, so he gave me like the inside scoop on how to edit the computer version of it. You can go back on my channel and you can look for Inside the Crease, and I actually had like a tip and great save option that I actually put in the game, and that was before they added the gold and the hot for the goalies. And I still think they kind of took my ideas and they said, oh, well, we should probably do something with the goalie, because I kind of said goalies it was kind of generic, right? The goalie either made a save, it was a rebound, or, he smothered the puck. I said, what happens, why don't they make great saves every once in a while? And also, why don't you have it where, to compensate, like once in a while the goalie will make a great save, also make it so that you can have like a tip in. So even when you get a crappy shot, I said, nobody gets excited about a crappy shot. Oh, look, I got a 1% chance of this going in. Ooh, big deal, right? But if they always have in the back of their mind that, oh, you can get a tip in even on a crappy shot, right? So like 88 and 99 would be automatic, like tip ins on zeros and ones, right? Because those are zeros and ones are technically, those are long distance shots, low percentage from way in, out at the point, and so those are the ones that are going to be tipped anyway. So anytime those tip, 77, 88, 99, which are normally going to be saves anyways, you turn those into tip in goals. And to compensate for that, then like on 44, 55, and 66, if those end up being goal, or I'm trying to remember how I did it, but I think I said like whenever you roll a goal, you do like if it was a shot one, then you roll again, and if you roll a one, then the goalie makes a great save. It's a two. If it's a shot on goal two, then on a one or two, the goalie makes a great save. A shot on goal three, then 1-3, the goalie makes a great save. So every once in a while, the goalie 11 in goal, and then you can, it's very small chance, but once in a while, you got a 3%, 3 goals. He's gonna prevent 3 goals with those great saves. So I said Bill Salem, right. Bill Salem, that's right. Yeah. You're right. Yep, Bill Salem. He's a great guy. He's the one that gave me the inside the crease fact flipper fix as well. So great guy. If you download the fact flipper, you won't get the same version I got because he sent me a special version which changes where the buttons are on the screen because I told him I didn't like where the buttons were. And so, and also where the time and the period were. And the color coding wasn't right. So he made those changes and sent me the new version. So great on him. Anyways, so this is the things that I think this game needs is like tip-ins and great saves because again, when all you're doing is just rolling the dice or flipping cards and looking for numbers, right? I knew like on a 0, there's no chance of getting a goal. And on a 1, like literally on a 1, Dominic Hasek gives up a goal on a 5. That's it. He gives up a goal when you roll a 5. That's it. And a 42. So a 5 and a 42. These are the only 2 options on a 1. So very, very small chance, right? And then a 5, he gives up a goal on a 14-22 and a 51-53. So a lot better chance. So I think, the game is, when you're playing it, it's kind of, I got another 1 chance. Like, a Hail Mary, great. Nobody thinks you're going to score and a shot on goal 0, shot on goal 1, or even a shot on goal 2. Like Hasek, you score on a 6-8, so 6, 7, or 8, so that's 3 chances, and a 44. So you have 4 chances to score out of 100 because it goes from 0 to 100. So you got a 4% chance. So it's very low chances. Anyways, I'm getting offline here for a little while, so thanks for coming by. That is Game 7, Sabres, New Jersey. Real life. Sabres win Game 6, send it back to New Jersey, force Game 7. The Sabres score in their first shot on goal, take a 1-0 lead. New Jersey comes back, scores 3 more goals. End of the first period is 3-1 New Jersey. The Sabres come back in the second, cut it to 3-1. And then in the fourth, New Jersey takes a 4-2 lead on a breakaway. And then literally 30 seconds later, the Sabres score to cut it back down to 1. But that's as close as they can get. 4-3 is your final. Dominic Hasek gives up 4 goals in Game 7. And New Jersey moves on just like in real life. What a series. What a game. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind leaving a comment down below and leaving a like as you leave, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you all down the line. That's right, down the line.